Hey guys, so I didn't want to leave you waiting so long like last time before, and decided to do another video straight away for you. And oh boy, this will be amazing. I went through this pile already, like quickly to glance on it, and there will be so many amazing shirts this time. So if you don't want to miss piles like this in the future, subscribe, click the like, and share with somebody who would want to see stuff like this. So it helps me, costs you nothing. So yeah, this will be a little bit longer, I think, because this pile comes from the top of the shelf, so it's up to the ceiling basically. So it's more space than usual here. And yeah, so let's kick off because there's no time to waste. There will be shitloads of good ones. We'll kick off with Red Apollo. It's been a while since I've listened to them, but I know that when I discovered them, I was quite a bit listening to them. So and that was my grindcore phase. So I believe, well, I don't remember exactly how it was, but I think it was really good grindcore types thingy. But don't take my word for it this time. I will check after this video myself them again, because I know that I did really enjoy them. Right, then the next one comes from Corpse, from Belgian band. And this is one of the most brutal shirts I have ever bought, I think. This is, look closer, it's really, it's terrible. First time I saw this shirt, I didn't buy it because it was, suffering of children is above my level. And but yeah, then I saw them playing a Brutal Assault, and they were amazing. So I had to get it. I think it was Brutal Assault, but yeah, so I had to get it. So this is one of the most brutal shirts from my collection, I would say, at least mentally. Yeah, and a great band and a great live performers and stuff. Right, then we get to Lividity. One of my all-time favorite shirts as well is high up there. Look at this. It's not about Satan. It's all about pussy. Even Satan can't resist pussy. I have two of them. I think one is the latest reprint, and this is like the earlier one, the original one they did. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. I got this from Melodic, who was selling his own shirts on like Good Alex gig, I think. So I'm quite happy, to get two of them. Right, then we go to Cerebral Bore, will be the next one. And on this one is one of my favorite female death metal vocalists on, because Some Plumers, she was absolutely brilliant. Her voice, her delivery, and as a person as well. Well, I can't call my friend or whatever, but I met a couple of occasions, and she's always been really nice person as well. Nothing on the back on this one, but the album is brilliant as well. The beep beep wee wee song is amazing. So check them out. There will be really good bands this time. I'm telling you guys. Then the next one is I think an Indian grindcore band, got Slit. They are mega popular for some weird reason. I don't think they are so special to be so popular, but they are good. Don't get me wrong. And I like the shirt. It's really the colors are great, and the size of the print, and yeah, the quality of it is awesome. So yeah, got Slit. Then next will be the latest Benighted shirt I've got. I hadn't seen them live before last year, and then last year I saw them four times in 1 year, which was amazing. They actually play next month again in Essen in Turok. I'm still debating. I'm not sure. It's too many gigs in March, so I might skip this one this time. Although they live are absolutely brilliant, and every time they are absolutely brilliant live. They are so precise. So yeah. The only downside was on the last gig, the bassist broke string, and although the support band offered him his 5-string bass, They just refused. They just cut the gig short. So that was a bit shame, you know. Anticlimax on the fourth gig, but whatever, you know. Right, another Lividity. And yeah, red this time. I like the Lividity logo. It's awesome. I must kill then fuck. And I have one more of these shirts. And I cut the sleeves off, so on the sleeveless pile is one of them. But there was a size M actually, and I cut the sleeves off because it was like those sleeves were too tight. So you know, in armpits, I hate when I can feel the seam in armpits. So I chop it off, but it's still too tight. I don't know. I need to give it to my wife. Maybe she wants to wear it while, I don't know, working or something. Since I have two, not a big deal. Right, since I'm a grindcore freak, this is tiny. Weekend nachos. I'm not sure my wife would want this one, but I will put it aside and offer her. Especially this symbol she wouldn't enjoy, I think. But who knows? I'll put it aside, I'll try it on, you know, if it fits me, because I got this one off eBay. And with it's medium size. With medium size, sometimes it fits and sometimes it's too small for me. I don't know. It's a weird one with mediums. Right, then the next one is the band I fell in love last year, and that's I think the album of the year for me from the last year. Evil Invaders, the Shattered Reflections album, absolutely brilliant. I'm not a huge thrash fan, but they are my kind of thrash, you know. So melodic, they have even like a power ballad in it, you know, almost, you know, and that one is so good, so good. So if you don't know Evil Invaders, highly recommend to check them out. Nothing on the back on this one. There will be a couple more Evil Invaders shirts in this pile, but yeah. So this is amazing. I love it. Then another Thrash Legends. Sodom. This was funny. When I wash shirts, you know, I turn them inside out, and my wife then saw that shirt, and the paint is like going through a little bit. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, so you can see the paint through it. And my wife then said, you know, I know you buy used shirts, but that is terrible. I said, yeah, try turning it inside out. You know, oh, and then she was laughing dead. So yeah, that's from 2019 tour. Well, tour with the 4 dates on the back. So, but Sodom is great. Sodom is really great. My mind's mine, and yeah, black and white shirt. I like it. The logo is a bit different than everything else, you know, with a standard font, but yeah, it's good. Nothing on the back, but yeah, a decent shirt. Then we go forward to the Nagelfar. I dig this shirt, really good shirt, you know. And it's absolutely brilliant band as well. This is my kind of like, hey, cat! Cat tries to get in, you know. I might let him in. Maybe he will be quiet then. We'll see. No? Lucifer. We'll see. If he makes distraction, you know, there's a cat in a room. A black one, and it's called Lucifer. Right. God Dethroned is up next. I got this one as well from them on the latest gig they did. Where was it? I went to Belgium to some sort of festival, was it? And yeah, they're great live, and I love the records, so why not? And yeah, the shirt is great as well. So yeah, had to get it. Yeah, so the next Evil Invader shirt, because on the latest gig I had to buy quite a few. So yeah, this is from the album before, not from the Shattered Reflections, I think. Oh no, on the back it said Sledgehammer Justice, which is one of the songs from the latest one. Yeah, so yeah, a decent Evil Invader shirt. Right, and another one, yeah. because this one has slightly different tone, slightly different front as well, and a better back. So yeah, probably you can tell I really dig Evil Invaders. Right, then a shirt. I have only one from this band, and it's from 2012 tour. A pale horse named Death. If you are Type of Negative fan, you know what band it is. You know, it's banned from their members. And to be honest, I've seen Type of Negative once live, and I've seen these guys once live, and I preferred these guys. They were, well, probably because Type of Negative, they were all drunk. At least Peter was. But a pale horse named Death, they were amazing. And there was a moment when I was really addicted to their music as well. I was drilling it, so yeah. And then we get to Suffocation. Got to see them last year 2 or 3 times as well. I don't remember exactly. And they slay every time. They are so precise as well. And all these songs, like on a record, you know you'll get the best when you go to a Suffo gig. And a decent shirt is quite a long time ago I got this one. Okay, guys, now comes a special shirt. Corpse eaten back to life. This is quite worn. Is there a year on this label? No. For some weird reason, that label says Iron Maiden, 100% cotton. But yeah, I don't know who made it, but look at this. It's absolute beauty. And the back is black and white of it, And the most importantly, the right logo on the right album artwork, So that's, I dig that. I don't want anymore, the wrong logos on wrong albums. Don't like it. A bit smallish, but I'll put it aside. I wanna try on, but I would not want to give it to my missus, that one. Right, then we get to another Suffocation. Yeah, you've probably seen this one. This is not a rare thing. Well, it wasn't, at least. Maybe now it is. It has a back print and everything. And I love my Suffocation, of course. So, yeah. Because it's a big pile, I go through quite quickly, actually. But you can always pause if you want, and check them more. I think, the close-ups are decent enough. Right, then we get to Brutal Truth. Extreme Conditions Demand Extreme Responses album. I know it's not quite grind, it's more like death grind or something, but in this kind of style of music, this is my favorite album, I absolutely dig the first 2 Brutal Truth albums. Nothing on the back on this one, but yeah, I dig it. I have somewhere as well colorful, this one with all the colors, long sleeve and short sleeve, because I dig it so much. Right, then we get to Napalm Death. Yeah, when Napalm was selling their merch on a gig, there was a little note next to it that it's the paint is water based, so they are vegan and all that stuff. So, and here is Napalm, that thingy as well. So yeah, nothing on the back on this one, but I dig it, really dig it. Right, then we go back in history and we have a Carnage shirt. Great album. The Reflections. And the proper old school, reminds me of Suffocation as well, this area a bit, proper old school artwork. And just the logo on the back. But this as well, yeah. This pile, this is phenomenal, I really dig these shirts. Blood Truth. I've seen them some years ago once live. I bought it from them at a gig, and absolutely great. I think I've seen them once more. Yeah, but good live. And this artwork, Blasphemy, and dig it. and the black back print and everything. So cool little shirt. Then we get to band that I have now. Now I have quite a bit of shirts from them, from Hemorrhage, and I dig them really. I dig this Doctor theme and everything, and seen them once live last year, and they was so good as well. Yeah, that was funny. Like some years ago, I saw a Hemorrhage hoodie, but a really tiny one. So one of my kids were wearing it, and then I made a picture. You know, the funny thing was, the kid had a hoodie. I didn't even have a single shirt from them. You know, but yeah, now I have quite a few. I actually recently bought all over print from them as well, so that hasn't arrived yet. So one of the next videos that will pop up as well at some point. So you know the deal. Subscribe, notifications, like, whatever. You'll see it. And this is the man, Me and That Man. So the band from Behemoth, vocalist Nagel, whatever it is. And yeah, I like that country type, dark country music type style music. So awesome. A burning church in the back, you know. Cool. There was a chance to see them live last year on Brutal Soul Festival, where they were overlapping with something else, and I don't remember with what. But there was no chance of missing the other band, so yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but that's the life of festivals, you know. And look at this beauty. AC. You know what it stands for. You know. And I dig the back. Ha ha, I effed your wife. It's... yeah. Say what you want about Seth Potts number. For me, it's fun grind. Oh, damn, hair. And I dig the music. I dig it. I'm a weirdo probably, but I dig it. It's not only, you know, I'm a cool guy AC fan. No, I really dig the music. Yeah, I even did enjoy that acoustic love song album, you know. But you can't approach it seriously, you know. If you approach it the way it should be, like a funny grind, geil. Right, Iron Maiden, and yeah, cool green shirt, A Matter of Life and Death. Yeah, the 2008, 2010, that time I was massive Maiden fan. Now it's a bit, okay, slowed down. But yeah, and I saw them 2008 live for the first time. That was brilliant. In Wacken, and this year they will play again Wacken, and I'm going. Danzig. I dig Danzig as well. Twice seen live. Yeah, I'm not only an armchair metalhead. I actually do go to watch music live a lot. And I dig my 666. Cool. Not big fan of schools, but this design, I dig it. Right, then we get to see King Diamond. Yeah, when King Diamond played Bloodstock, I didn't watch the end. I couldn't stand the voice. I don't know. I did not like it. I do love the records, and I didn't like it. But last year they Merciful Fate played in Brutal Assault, and I absolutely loved it. So, you know, things change in life. So I've learned that thing, you know, in the past when it comes to tapes, you know. I had tapes and I hate this. There one point was I couldn't stand Pantera, you know, and I taped over some Pantera albums, and after a while, like, I don't know, half a year, something clicked and I fell in love again with them. And then I was, big regrets, you know, so I had to take them all back and, you know, buy new tapes or whatever, because that was tape trading time, you know. So now I tend not to sell the shirts even if I don't like the band at this current point, if the shirt is decent, you know. Because you never know, you might change your mind. This is a little bit of sausage of a shirt. Infernal Sea. Like, black metal from England. Yeah, cool shirt, but I'm not sure. This goes to the side as well, and probably to my missus. I like these doctors. That's my kind of stuff. I dig it. Dig it. Yep. Some hair there. Right, putting to sides. My missus can try that. Hawkles coming up next. I have not had a chance to see those guys live. Would love to. Would love to have some mint score on my bread for breakfast. But yeah, I have few shirts and I dig the band, I dig the shirts. So the next one is the band I saw once live last year as well, and that's the first time they will play as well next month, I think. Might need to go. Misery Index, they absolutely smashed it. They are really, really good. They are like a little bit more melodic Dying Fetus. Small brother of Dying Fetus, I would say, but they are so good live. And the albums as well, the latest one specifically, I dig it. Really, really good. Nothing on the back on this one. Right, what else? Sinus. A little bit of grind. And yeah, cool shirt, cool shirt. Proper grind shirt. For those who grind in the back. And a great band as well. I was listening quite a few, times of it. Another Huckles. And this is really cool shirt. Capitalism sucking you dry. Ain't they right, isn't it? Cause like the more the years pass, the more we see the flaws of pure capitalism, So yeah, and grind has always been political, so yeah. The planet should be for people, from people for people. And then we get to the Devil's Blood. I love them since I heard them for the first time, and then they had only one gig in UK, and I was lucky enough that it was in Manchester, so I went to see them, and it was really, really good gig. There was like a ritual almost, and because these are one of the few that meant the Satanism seriously, not as a just gimmick or mimic or mask or whatever. They actually meant it, and the guy actually committed suicide. So that's that for the Devil's Blood. So happy enough to see them at least once live. So now almost every time I get a chance to get like Devil's Blood shirt, I'm trying to get. Right, something maybe few of you wouldn't expect, but by now probably would. Stuck Mojo, Rising. Great album, great band, and I dig the back as well. I traded this one. I got it from my American friend, and I'm quite happy. I have another Stuck Mojo shirt, but I dig this one the most from them, what I got. Then it's another Grindcore shirt. Kaiser, I think it's pronounced. This is tiny as well. Another goes to the side. Maybe my missus will want to. If I don't fit in, I will always try them on before I offer to her. This is cool band as well. Nothing on the back on this one. It's a bit, nothing special about the shirt, but it is what it is. I can understand sometimes even bands are not always rich, so you have to make what you can make, because to make proper shirts costs shitloads of money. Right, and look at this now. Catatonia Brave Murder Day shirt. I love my Catatonia, and this of course is my favorite logo from them. And the colors of this and everything, it's so good. And it has a back print, so yeah. And another Catatonia shirt is up next. This birdie is their thing, you know. So, but yeah, this is an interesting artwork as well. So in the bird and the back. Yeah, cool. For me at least. Then Grave Miasma is up next. This is tiny as well. Can you believe I was wearing S-size shirts as well at some point? This is M. You know what I mean? I said M. How this can be M? This is S at best. You know, there's no... I have to try, but there's no way I'll fit in it. This will go to my missus. Hey, shelf, stop pulling my hair. Right, My Dying Bride up next. Not the biggest fan of this design, sort of, but... You know, well, it's like a Harry Potter or something, you know. But, yeah. I dig my Dying Bride. And so, what year is it? 2013. So, as well, 10-year-old shirt already. Time flies, guys. Okay, I dig the next design. Sick fuck. Fine as Third Grind. No, it's not a Superman logo. It's a sick fuck logo. Yeah. Cool. Should go to a Comic-Con with this one. Right, the next one is Atrocious Abnormality. Really cool death metal. Echoes of the Rotting on the back. And yeah, cool design. One of the few, you know, when I like when sometimes it's different, not the whole logo here. Sometimes it's a little bit there, like Bloodbath tend to do that quite a bit, you know. Yeah, cool. I'm quite happy with this, and yeah, the back print is as well. Sometimes you know, I like it when it's there. It can be a little bit something, but it makes the shirt, in my eyes, more valuable because it doesn't feel so lazy, you know. And look at this one. Disavowed. I don't know which year it was when I bought it. Stagnated in a mental passivity. I bought it in Riga on a gig there where support band for, I don't know, was it like an In Contention Immolation tour or something like that? But this goes a lot of years back, in the early 2000s. So yeah, cool. Another Brutal Truth shirt is as well smallish. Yeah. Well, I have a trucker hat as well with the same logo, same whatever it is, that, you know, that line. And the back is like this. So yeah, I've not seen many of these actually, to be honest, you know. I've seen that one from Extreme Conditions, the black and white one. Quite a few people have this one, but this one, not really. Haven't seen a lot. Right, I hope this pile is not going up to the camera already. Right, the Faceless is up next. As well, quite smallish. But yeah, quality stuff, this one. And I've heard a lot that this guy himself is quite a bit of an asshole, but whatever. And I'm not the biggest Faceless fan, but they have one as well, like a ballad type song in one of the albums, and that is pure brilliance, you know. So because of this one song alone, I had to get a shirt. So yeah, that's how addicted I am to merch, you know. If you have at least one brilliant song, I might need a shirt from you. Then we get to a Black Mask. Honestly, I've got this one in a bundle and I've not checked even it out, so I'm not sure. I can't tell you anything about this one. So yeah, nothing on the back, but decent design, and I need to check him out. So we'll see. I put to side to just remind me to check them out, because that's one of the reasons as well. Sometimes I buy some unknown band shirts just after checking like for a couple of minutes it out to remind me. At some point when you wear it, I tend to do like when I'm wearing a shirt, I tend to go through that album on that day when I'm wearing the shirt, you know. So to keep up with the music as well, not just, you know, to look cool. Right, this is, I hate these Gildan, you know, the sharp thingies, but they break off quite easily. So yeah, quite a bit of my shirts have those ripped off because it annoys me. If it scratches my neck, it annoys me. So, and because I buy them for myself, I don't care if it's has it or not, you know, if it is damaging their resale value or whatever. Who cares? And this is brilliant, isn't it? Melodic Creation shirt. I've got this one on the first tour they did without Brett Hoffman. So, yeah, 2015 tour shirt. Yeah, I bought it in Manchester. So yeah. So I think this shirt was actually cheaper than the rest because it was from the previous tour, but it's an absolutely amazing shirt. So I'm really chuffed that I got this one. Yeah, and then from the same gig, you know what I mean. Go on. On the same tour, I got this one as well. Awesome Mulligan Creation shirt, so and an awesome back print as well. So a big fan of them. Right. So Behemoth. I almost sold this one. But it's a decent shirt, so it has to stay. From what is there, a year? Yeah, 2004. Bloody hell, it's 19 years old shirt already. Yeah, the latest Behemoth album is absolute trash. And I don't mean a thrash metal. It's just garbage. I listened it once in a car. I was driving in a busy motorway. I put it on before I set off, and me and my missus were both listening, and I was like, "Really, really?" So, but it was so busy on the road. I had no time to change the music, so I listened through that whole album. But it's absolute garbage. For me, it's the worst album of last year. You know, so nope. New Model Army. I've been always a fan of them. Nothing on the back, and I think that's the only one shirt I have from them. No, maybe another one. Not 100% sure anymore. But I dig the band. I've never actually went to see them live because the ticket prices somehow annoy me at some point. But it's a really good band. Then I have a Ghost shirt. Look at this. Is one of those stretchy, you know, all over print shirts. Just the Ghost logo in front. Oh, and their cross is there, and the big papa on the back. What's not to like, you know? And I like actually this one on the outside with that ghost thingy. So cool. Yeah. So I actually some years ago I didn't like this kind of material on the shirts, but now I quite enjoy it, and some all over prints have this, and yeah. So I'm starting to get them. In a summer day, cool. And another one I finally saw last year was Pathology. I was expecting a bit more from them live, but you know, yeah, the shirts are great, and I love the records of them. You know, so maybe that wasn't the best gig of theirs. Maybe I need to see them again. Maybe they will be better. You know, but yeah. I still dig them like a band, so and a cool shirt. Oh, one of my addictions. I was addicted to this band, you know, quite a bit. Spiritual Beggars. Absolutely love the band, and it's a cool color shirt as well. And well, I was listening to them like at some point, and I had a feeling I want to listen. What was that? The other band similar to them. I wanted to listen Grand Magus, but I just couldn't stop these. I couldn't bear myself to switch it off, you know, it was so good. So yeah, I prefer these over Grand Magus. So, although Grand Magus is awesome. Then I have these guys from Czech Republic, Arch of Hell, One Day. Perfect album. Really, really good. And the intro with violins and everything. And Teresa's voice is so damn good. So, yeah, you can check them out. Check them out. Nothing on the back, but yeah. Once I saw that they have this design, I had to go buy them from themselves straight away, you know. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, awesome. Then we get to Cannibal Corpse. The last two shirts. So I'm not sure how long is the video already, but that's we are running through that pile quite fast. And Cannibal Corpse shirts are the two last shirts. Right logo and a right album. The Bleeding album and the tour shirt. Easter festivals. Cool. Say what you want about them, you know, some say Cannibal Corpse are boring or overrated or Fisher is better or whatever. This album is phenomenal and this has made such an impact on death metal in general and on a lot of metalheads in general and introduced quite a bit of metalheads to the death metal, so it's a quite important album in metal music history and the shirt is awesome. And so is this one. European Tour 1993. Right logo and a right album, as always, you know. And those skulls with those candles. Amazing. Amazing. So yeah, this will be it for this time. I hope I didn't disappoint you this time, and for me, this was one of the best piles I had in this whole video series so far. I have then the next three piles which I have are as well from the top of the shelf to the ceiling, so they might be as long as this one, you know. So subscribe, wait for the next one. Hopefully it will not take 2 months for the for making of the next one. And yeah, see you then. I hope you enjoyed this one, because I definitely did. Amen.